Okay, guys, I'm back, and I'll be talking about some of the female characters in RWBY. Not necessarily my favorite, but I think the ones that need to be mentioned. Okay, let's go. First off, Linda Goodwitch, possibly the strongest female in all of RWBY. Really, her telekinesis, she can pretty much do anything. No one can really beat her. But unfortunately, she's been shelved. She's one of the stronger people in Ozpin's group, and I feel like she could do a lot more. Oh boy, what a waste. This could have been a very interesting character. Good design, good voice actor. I think she could have done a lot of stuff in the show, but they didn't really care about her. That's the way I see it. I want to know a lot more about her, but unfortunately, this is all pretty much what we know. Renal, another character, but this time I really don't know what her purpose would have been in this show besides being Raven's right hand girl. But she was also gotten rid of after they didn't really know what else to do with her. Really a shame. Penny Palladina, a robot with aura. I know, right? It doesn't really make sense. I think they should really thought her story through a little bit more, to me. All right, a pretty cool character here in Coco Odell. She has a purse that can pretty much shoot high capacity bullets, and she got a real good fashion sense, and I hope we see more of her. They hope she's going to be in Vacuole, I think, coming up in the next volume, and she's the leader of Team Coffee. Speaking of Team Coffee, the other female member on there, Velvet Scarlatina, she's pretty cool. She has good interaction with the other team members of RWBY. Nora Valkyrie, the closest thing to a female protagonist outside of the group of RWBY. Her powers are pretty good. She's physically strong. I gotta say, there's a lot they can do with her. Her design, they could develop her relationship with Ren and do a lot more things. Oh man, this girl, I really liked her. Pura Nikos, she was probably the most talented fighter outside of the some of the villains and some of the people in RWBY. Man, she was really cool. I liked her design. I liked the little Spartan Greek warrior thing. And, she was just a really good character. Too bad she couldn't do more. The villain that has the most contact with Team RWBY, Cinder, she should be developed just as much, if not more, than the team members of RWBY, because she's very important. Actually, your villain is the most important character, because without them, the hero has nothing to overcome. She should have been developed, and I feel like she's been taken for granted more than anybody, even more than the main characters, because without her, the characters have nothing to overcome. Emerald Sustrai, the thief that's in Cinder's party. I think that she also needs more development, just like her. We should have explored her condition, how she was living before. That would have been very nice, her hardship, so we can understand her more. Raven Bronwyn, the sister of Crow Bronwyn. Unfortunately, she did not follow his path of righteousness. She's a killer and kind of a barbarian, really. Taking people's stuff, attacking people, and taking their stuff and leaving them for the Grimm behind. Pretty bad. Winter Schnee, sister to Weiss Schnee, one of the main characters, also a swordsman, has greater mastery over her semblance than her sister. Hope to see her. Hopefully we can explore the Atlas through her, how the military works and how the rankings work, stuff like that. Really don't know what to think of her, man. She needs a major rehaul. Her connections with Cinder should be a major point of the story, in my opinion. Neo, a girl who can't talk, who works for Roman. She provides her own interesting ways of how you're going to tell her story. Blake, her relationship with the White Fang should have followed her throughout her story. Adam, Sienna, Ilya should have played a huge role in developing her and telling us more about her and where she's come and where she wants to go. That's the way I feel about Blake. I think the key to Yang is her relationship with her family, her mother, her father, and especially her sister, Ruby. If that can be developed, her character will be great. twice. She wants to be a huntress, but she has responsibilities to her family's business. You know, that's pretty okay, in my opinion. RWBY, she comes off as a flat character, a character that changes the world around her but doesn't really change too much, kind of like Goku. But I don't think that should be her. I think she should go through a different character arc, maybe a positive, or she starts off negative and turns positive, or maybe she gets more negative as things goes on. That would be more interesting to play around. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm working on a RWBY rewrite, kind of like Shota Khan. You know, switch. What's his name? Switchback. Yeah, I like just like him. I'm working on a RWBY rewrite, and I'm gonna be writing stories for each character, their background, and what their goals are. So stay tuned for that. All right, peace.